best plan is to stop the Dreadwolf before he can perform his ritual. After following his trail across half the known world, we finally tracked him to Manrathus.
Mas no caso a diferença do 26 pro 25 é gritante.
But to find the Dreadwolf in a city this big, we need a local expert. So, naturally, our story begins where all great stories begin. With the seediest bar in town. And a missing contact.
Let's try this again.
Tô ligado.
Where's Navgalis?
You think you can come into my bar and make demands?
Foi mais rapidinho. Que eu vou só guardar todos esses copos e pratos que estão no meu quarto. Que eu tô virando aquele gordão que jogava 24 horas por dia. Aí eu vou começar a gameplay. Pô, pior que tá muito bom. Aí, papai, tem que pegar um PS5 logo, velho. Tem que ver. Olha que parece que eu tô jogando no PC, no Discord. Quando tu fala, aparece no canto da tela teu nome e o teu perfilzinho, azulzinho. Então, viado. Isso aí veio agora, não é de sempre não. Acabou de atualizar o videogame e aí veio essa atualização. Mas aí aquele bagulho que eu falei, por isso que eu até criei o grupo do WhatsApp. Tu viu que quando tenta colocar o principal, aqui no PS5 é a mesma coisa, tenta colocar o principal, avisa se a conta já tiver um e eu não consigo colocar. Aí você e o Neves lá vão ter que ficar revezando. Tipo assim, você vai jogar, quer jogar tal jogo, aí você manda mensagem lá no grupo, eu vou jogar tal jogo e tal, eu vou acessar a conta. E por isso que eu falei que, tipo assim, cara, se a gente tivesse 2 pessoas, seria bem melhor. Que a gente tivesse 4 pessoas. Porque aí o que acontece? A gente teria 4 pessoas, e aí, tipo assim, 2 pessoas teriam a plus, entendeu? Porque aí com 2 pessoas tendo a plus, fica bem mais fácil. Aí, porque aí, tipo assim, vamos dizer que, sei lá, eu até falei com o Kirito, mas o Kirito não dá. Tipo assim, pô, você vai dividir conta com um cara, aí tipo assim, vamos dizer que, pô, o Neves quer jogar um jogo da minha conta, e aí você vai tirar o principal da minha conta, mas aí você quer jogar algum jogo, precisa jogar online. Aí você colocaria o principal na conta dessa outra pessoa que tem a Plus também, não daria nada. E como é PS5, a gente poderia entrar na conta um do outro, ficar tirando, colocando, e não daria nada. Porque não cai da conta quando entra pelo PS5. Então se a gente pegar mais uma pessoa vai ser perfeito. Agora é achar essa 4 pessoa confiável. Que pra mim seria o Coringa, mas por causa daquela situação, não tem como. Exatamente. Não dá pra ter um pezinho atrás no meio da trocação. Pô, e o fora que só conhece a gente que tem PS5. A maioria foi tudo pro PC. Tudo duro. Compra PC, não tem dinheiro pra pagar as melhores peças do mercado. Aí joga tudo com FPS baixo. Eu aqui jogando meus. Porra, e realmente, o cara falou a verdade, viado. Eu tava jogando lá, aquele jogo que tu viu jogando. Cara, eu acho que bate uns 180. Tava batendo 180, 160 FPS. O PS5 ele vale ainda 120. Não tá. Pô, tá bom pra caralho, velho. E olha que eu nem tô na qualidade máxima dele, tá? Porque, tipo assim, eu não sei se no PS5 Pro tem, mas o meu tem 2 cabos, entende? Porque um cabo, ele é uma outra tecnologia, que ele é tipo uma versão melhorada do HDMI, que meu tio até me explicou. Só que o meu PS5 não tem essa entrada. Aí, mas eu também consigo usar o HDMI normal nele, entendeu? Aí, tipo assim, com essa entrada melhorada da HDMI, que é mais bonita ainda, eu consigo usar o Ray Tracing. Eu até estranhei, porque, tipo assim, porra, beleza, tem um Ray Tracing pra usar no PS5, mas como caralho eu vou usar o Ray Tracing sendo que não tem entrada? Talvez seja só no PS4 Pro, velho. Ou eu não achei entrada, não aprendi como é que usa, sei lá. Mas calma aí, que agora eu já volto. Aí, voltei. Eu não, eu não vou só exigir. Eu caio na porrada com todo mundo, tento conversar. Vou cair na porrada.
Nev Gallus is my only shot at finding the Dreadwolf. I'm not leaving until I know where she is. Be ready to talk by the time I get to you.
Darling, you're adorable. Not enough gold in the world for this.
Varric, now!
Meet Bianca. She'd like you to stay a while.
Caralho, não, realmente. Eu acho que vale a pena pagar os 300.
Nev Gallus.
Dumat Plaza.
Não, vocês iam pagar quanto? Cento e pouco?
Took her to Dumat Plaza.
Por uma atualização?
Thanks.
Porra, valia mais a pena comprar a expansão da Iron Ring, você não acha não?
Your friend Nev Gallus is at Dumont Plaza.
É isso que eu tô falando, Juca.
That's why
Não, então,
you're
é isso que eu tô...
second in command.
Não, os dois também não. Pô, tá com dinheiro assim,
There's
viado?
probably an easier way to do that than fighting an entire bar.
Ô, maluco, vou ganhar um parabéns no meu aniversário, olha lá. Não, quer dizer que eu que já ganhei presente antes, né? Ganhei um PS5. Você deixa registrado também, tem um jeito melhor de lutar com o bar inteiro.
What did I have to worry about? You were there watching my back.
Yeah.
Come on. Harding will be worried.
All right. Break's over.
I hope Nev's as good at finding people as you claim.
She's the best damn detective I've ever met. If she says she's got a lead on Solus, I believe her.
Mas aí o Juca, no War Thunder tem um tanque de anime de 400 reais. Esse aí você não compra não?
Should we be in more of a hurry to get out of here?
We don't
No War Thunder tem um tanque de 400 reais. Eu acho que é custo-benefício.
Stop Solus.
Androst, I bless you.
Caraca, pior que esse jogo aqui tá bonito, hein?
You still think you can talk him
Olha
down
esse
before he
Dragon
starts
Age
his
de
big
novo.
ritual?
That ritual is going to tear down the veil. The only thing separating us from the Fade and an endless number of demons. I have to talk him down.
Wait! But I didn't do anything!
Get down.
Are they after us? Is it because of the bar?
Word travels fast in Minrathous.
We've got to help her.
We don't have time to get arrested, especially if we... Oh, crap.
We're too late.
The ritual started. But if we hurry, we can still stop Solus before it finishes. Let's go! Awning's this way. She'll get us to Dumont. Or get us to Solus. Watch out!
Solo something close up purpose.
I guess the veil is weakening.
Ah, porra, toma.
Through the cracks.
And when the veil comes down completely,
And the whole world is going to look a lot like this. Come on, this way. It should get us to Harding.
safe now. Get inside and bar the door as quick as you can, okay?
Thank you, miss.
Harding, you all right?
I've been doing what I can to help. The ritual must be weakening the Veil. There are a lot of scared people out here.
And a lot of demons. Haven't seen this many come through the Fade in years.
And what about you two? Are you okay?
That was a lot of demons. The Archon's palace was taking shots at us too.
Gets the blood pumping.
Have you got my gear?
Right over there. Where's Nev Gallus? Wasn't she at the meeting point?
The Venatori got to her first. They grabbed her before we arrived and paid off the bar owner to keep it quiet.
I'm not surprised our detective did something to piss off a cult of murderous blood mages, but their timing stinks. The bar owner said the Venatori took Nev to Dumont Plaza. Can you get us there, Harding?
Not a problem. I saw Dumont Plaza while I was scouting the area, and it was crawling with Venatori. Follow me.
Eyes up. We've got company.
Demons. Here they come.
Caralho, velho, a batalha é muito fluida.
Good. Let's get to Dumont Plaza and find Nev. You all right? Patch yourselves up if you need it.
I don't get it. If Solus tears down the Veil, doesn't that destroy everything?
Solus always talked about how beautiful the ancient world was.
That world existed before the Veil, and he wants to bring it back.
Even if his ritual kills us all in the process. I think that's Dumont Plaza.
Let's move. Friendly bunch of cultists, aren't they?
We've had run-ins with them in the Morn Watch. They're always hunting for dangerous magic.
Yep, that's them.
The magical anomaly is safe.
Come on. Guess we're sliding down.
Opa, Tajuca. Inclusive, o Neves estava falando de voltar a jogar DayZ. Viado, agora eu tenho. É. Agora. Jogava, ele várias vezes tava nas guerras de clã. Porque agora eu tenho a opção, por exemplo, de gravar live e eu consigo congelar a tela. Então daria pra gravar, por exemplo, sei lá, no momento que a gente fosse pra base, eu tivesse que mexer em codelog, sem mostrar, sem a localização.
Nev, it's so good to see you. We thought the Venatori had kidnapped you.
They thought the same thing.
Pra
A
quê?
lot of Venatori in the city have reason to hate me. Figured I'd play
Caralho, papo
along.
reto.
Find out who wanted to settle the score this time.
E eu vou fazer 20 já,
Then
dá
the
pra
sky
procurar.
started raining demons. So I'm back on the job.
Já.
Appreciate it.
Não, você tá na. Você ainda é novo. Porra, 19 anos, acabou de fazer 18. Eu já tô indo pra. Já tô até. Então, já tô até sentindo. Já tô até sentindo as costas doendo. Já tem até uma bengala ali no canto do quarto.
We came prepared for a rescue. Looks like you're way ahead of us.
A rescue? You're sweet.
You said you had a lead?
Tu viu a primeira temporada de Dr. House e já ficou apaixonado, né?
But I did find hints.
Série boa, inclusive. Tu viu tudo já ou não?
I traced it to a building beneath
Cara,
Radiant Victory.
é muito boa, tem que ver tudo. O final é incrível.
Then let's go. Before this ritual he's doing gets any worse.
Worse, this ritual's already drawing more power than I'd expect from a dozen mages.
Pô, papo reto, ela hoje em dia é a minha série favorita. A minha série favorita era Breaking Bad, só que, era Breaking Bad, só que essa aí ela foi a melhor de todas.
He's causing trouble in my city. Let's go.
Não, é que você, tipo assim, cara, é porque sabe qual que é o foda? Breaking Bad não diria ter um final tão bom. Tá ligado?
So if we do catch Solus, or the Dreadwolf, whatever he calls himself, what's the plan?
He wants to bring down the veil. Hopefully that ritual takes his full attention.
So we catch him while he's doing his ritual, so he can't fight us.
That's the hope. If it comes to a straight up fight, we're dead.
Não, eu sei. Tô falando que, tipo assim, o final poderia ter sido melhor. Tipo assim, é meio que, sabe? Ele viu que não tinha como ele ter as duas coisas ao mesmo tempo, em vez de, tipo assim, ele só deixar tudo de lado e viver como, porra, o maior fabricante de drogas do mundo. O cara simplesmente decidiu destruir tudo, tá ligado? Ele não ficou nem com um nem com o outro, ele tinha dois caminhos, ele não escolheu nenhum. Tá ligado? É isso que eu tô falando, por isso que eu não gostei tanto do final. Cara, agora, Dr. House, eu não vou falar o final, mas tipo assim, cara, a série toda hora fica falando, tipo assim, cara, isso vai acontecer, isso vai acontecer, isso vai acontecer. Aí chega lá, acontece e você fala, porra, tava na cara. E aí vem a porra de um puta plot twist, tu fala, puta que pariu, ninguém esperava essa merda. Tá ligado? É pique um The Office da vida. Porra, The Office é muito bom também. Tipo assim, The Office eu diria que é meu top 3. Tipo assim, eu acho que The Office foi uma das séries que eu mais gostei. Porém, não tem como. É humor, tá ligado? Não tem como. Seria um crime eu colocar em cima de Dr. House ou Breaking Bad. Seria um crime. Eu acho que The Office seria muito bom.
We can slide down the line.
Porque o objetivo da série no final não é ser nada sério, tá ligado?
Old for this.
Porra, pior que as séries antigas são as melhores, velho. Não tem como. Stranger Things, vai se fuder. Porra. Não que eu odeie Stranger Things, tá ligado? Eu tô assistindo, não vou mentir.
Looks like the
Mas
Venatori
caralho, não se
found it,
compara.
and then demons found them.
Não, é porque tipo assim, eu já não lembro de nada. Só que eu não voltei a ver pra lembrar o que. Tá ligado? Que isso? Pô, mas no começo era bem melhor mesmo na primeira temporada. Não, tipo assim, o que eu gostava era porque, tipo assim, cara, a série tinha tipo uma pegada de alienígena, tá ligado? Tipo assim, porra, os bichos eram fortes, eram bizarros, mas tinha como os caras derrotar. Hoje em dia, cara, tu tem que ver a última temporada, tipo assim, sei lá, acho que uns 3, 4 Demogorgon invadem uma base com, porra, uns 10 mil militares e eles morrem todo mundo, tá ligado? Tipo assim, as balas simplesmente não fazem efeito nele, tá ligado? Só que aí tem uma cena lá que a mãe de não sei quem, acho que a mãe daquele pernudo lá que comeu a 11, como é que fala? Mano, ela... do Mike. Cara, ela pegou uma garrafa de vinho, quebrou, tá ligado? Tipo assim, saiu esfaqueando o Demogorgon que ele voltou todo fudido pra dimensão dele, tá ligado? Enquanto, tipo assim, pô, um exército, toneladas de lança-chama, metralhadora, 12 pistola, a porra toda atirando. Atirando o bicho não deu nem a... Deu nem a mancada, tá ligado? Então. Aí foi muita sacanagem, tá ligado? Porque, tipo assim, porra, não tem como, tá ligado? Nas primeiras temporadas a galera mata os bichos com 12, mata os bichos com...
Solus was freeing slaves.
Solus hates slavery. One of the few things we actually agreed on.
Até quando o pai da 11 foi sequestrado, aí ele teve que matar o Demogorgon na espadada, lembra? Porra, ali era maneiro.
What do you see?
No sign of Solus.
Tinha tráfico, sequestro humano, prisão russa. Porra, era a maior guerra do caralho. Pô, papo reto. Aí os caras chegou lá, botou um gordinho igualzinho ao argentino, que era do nosso clã. Vai tomar no cu, seus filhos da puta! Igualzinho, moleque, igualzinho, Matheus, igualzinho. É impressionante. Caralho, eu aparei, tá? Pode me chamar de Sekiro, pai. Ah, maneiro. O mago aqui tem como jogar com faquinha também. Pode jogar de adaga, eu gosto. Porque mago só de cajado é chato também. Pô, eu gosto de feiticeiro, tranquilo.
Air's full of magic. Solus used a lot of power for something.
Ah, tranquilo. Não, eu ia falar que, pô, eu gosto de feiticeiro. Porque o feiticeiro normalmente ele consegue usar feitiço e também usa corpo a corpo, tá ligado? Agora se usar só magia é muito chato, mano.
Nice work.
Exatamente. Ficar só na linha de fundo lá soltando feitiço? Ah, pelo amor de Deus. Exatamente. E tem pouco mago até no Elden. Tipo assim, pouco fala comunidade de PVP assim, raramente você vê um mago. A maioria é feiticeiro ou espadachim. Tranquilo.
This the big glowing window you saw earlier, Rook?
It's called an alluvian. They're elven and very old.
It acts like a doorway from one place to another. Solus. Well, we're not in Minrathous anymore.
I know these trees. This is Arlethan Forest.
And there's your ritual. The power involved. We've never seen anything like it.
The tremors are getting worse.
And we've got demons.
bad back in Athos.
The Fade's a mess this close to the ritual. No telling what could come through.
Does it feel like those tremors are getting worse?
Keep moving and try not to think about it.
We get tremors every time one of those big crystals at the ritual site lights up.
Not many of them left light. Might want to hurry. Almost there. Quite a few of them, aren't there?
Nothing compared to how many we'll get if Solus finishes his ritual.
We have to stop this demon quickly. How did a demon this large get through the veil?
It's a pride demon. Damn thing probably sets Solus's ego.
Everyone all right?
Good enough. Let's get to Solus.
All right. I'll take it from here.
Are you sure?
Positive. You three just keep the demons off me while I talk to him.
Varric, Solus isn't gonna stop just because an old friend asks nicely.
Solus needs someone to sell him another option, to help him justify changing his mind.
We've got your back. If anyone can get through to him, you can.
Thanks, Rook. Whatever else he is, he's my friend. And if he won't listen to me, then he'll hear from Bianca.
More demons!
Take care of the team for me. Hey, Chuckles. Hope I'm not interrupting.
Let's buy him some time.
I hope Derek is getting through to Solus.
We better talk fast. We can't hold these demons off forever.
The veil is a wound inflicted upon this world. It must be healed.
By drowning the world in demons?
I have taken precautions to minimize the damage, Varric.
Minimize the... People are dying right now. You need to listen. Please.
People are always dying. It is what they do.
Shit. We need a better plan.
Do you want me to take the shot?
Won't work. He's too powerful.
What if we disrupt the ritual?
How?
See those statues? If we break the scaffolding holding that one up, the whole thing will come down on Solus.
It's risky. Interrupting a ritual of this scale will have consequences.
And what about the demons? Varric needs us to hold them off.
Right. You two stay here. I'll bring down the statue.
What? No. Stepping into all that raw magic is suicide.
The storm could tear you apart.
Anyone got a better idea?
Fine, but you'll need backup. I'm with you.
I'm a mage. I'll go.
Either way, someone needs to stay back and deal with the demons.
Tranquilo. Nossa, agora que eu tenho que escolher quem que vai comigo, eu nem lembro o nome de ninguém, velho. Daí fudeu. Quem que é Neb, quem que é Hardin? Pesquisar no Google aqui. Ah, papai, feliz aniversário aí, Juco. Esqueci que deu meia-noite. Hoje todos vão parar de trabalhar para poder aproveitar seu dia. Ah, eu pesquisei aqui. Tá, Neve é a maga e a outra é a arqueira. Pô, nesse jogo eu acho que é tudo sobre sexo, né? Então tem que escolher quem o meu boneco quer comer mais. As duas são feias, mas acho que a menos feia é a maga. Então eu vou botar ele pra levar a Neve.
Let's go, Nev. Harding, keep the demons busy.
Good luck.
This is it!
We need to bring down the scaffolding.
Why? Why tear down the veil? Knowing all the lives it'll cost.
We shared a journey years ago. Do you believe that I would do this if there was some other better option?
The pillar's weak, but
It isn't falling. We need to push it.
right.
Together. Now.
You came a long way and made a valiant effort, Varric, but this story does not end with my downfall.
Push!
Eu tô. Tranquilo, valeu aí, Juca. Até amanhã.
E se o ex-presidente Bolsonaro pudesse sair da prisão em até 2 anos, mesmo depois de uma sentença de 27, parece loucura, mas é exatamente...
You have no idea what you have done.
Soulless? I know what I did. I stopped you from destroying the world.
I was not destroying the world. When you disrupted my ritual, the magical energies pulled me here, into the Fade.
Okay, so that's why you're here. But why am I here?
Your physical body is unconscious, but you shed a few drops of blood at the ritual site. Enough for a tenuous connection.
Blood magic?
Firstly, I abhor the use of blood magic. Secondly, had I the power to control you, I would already have used it.
So all I have to do to get away from you is wake up.
And how much experience do you have willing yourself from sleep to wakefulness?
Can't be that hard.
While you practice, perhaps you would like to hear about the consequences of your actions.
Meaning?
The Evanurus, or as you would call them, the Elven Gods. The creatures that escaped. In ancient times, they ruled the elves, but that was not enough. They sought not just to be obeyed, but to be worshipped. When I rebelled, they drew on the horrific magic of the Blight, corrupting all they saw until I trapped them. Thanks to you, though, I am now trapped, and the blighted Elven Gods walk free.
How am I supposed to trust anything you're saying?
You saw them escape from my prison.
I also saw you bringing down the veil.
I had a plan.
Varric always said you'd have a big explanation for why none of this was your fault.
Varric.
Yeah, he said that's your style. Never quite lies, clever half-truths that let you convince yourself you're doing the right thing. He tried to talk to you anyway, and now he's hurt.
Varric is quite practiced at shading the truth himself.
So those things that got out, you said they were gods?
They said they were gods. Blighted, tyrannical, sadistic gods. It took all my power to imprison them millennia ago, but I am certain you will be fine.
We stopped you. We'll stop them.
I had a ritual dagger of pure lyrium. My network of mirrors could take me from the lighthouse across the world in moments. Right now, you seem to have neither. Do you intend to knock over the statue during their ritual?
Well, I don't intend to take advice from the elven god of lies.
Quite right.
Elganan and Gillenane are your problem to solve. This is your responsibility now.
Why? Why tear down the veil? Listen.
No idea what you have done. This is your responsibility now.
Well, look who's still with us.
Varric? You're okay. But I saw Solus stab you. You fell.
Trust me, kid. I've had worse. It'd take more than a flesh wound to stop me. Don't think I'll be making it out to the field anytime soon, though.
I should have come up with a better plan. I should have...
You worked with what you had, and you succeeded, by the way. World isn't drowning in demons.
It isn't over, though. We trapped Solus in the Fade, but something else got out. Something...
Rook, you've got this. I've seen your work. I remember your disagreement with senior watchers about how to handle that undead rebellion. There's a reason I dragged you into this whole Solus mess. You're clever, adaptable, and you don't know when to quit.
Rook, look who's awake. I've been searching the place for lyrium potions. Didn't mean to intrude.
Not at all. I was just about to have a look around.
Oh, be careful if you go outside, Rook. It is a long way down. The Illuvian led us into something, and it's in the Fade. Because that's what we needed. The dream world.
Then I really need to look around.
Can't hurt. In theory. And we need to talk about our next move. Maybe find hiding? She went outside somewhere. There's a table in the central area here. I'll meet you both there.
Go ahead, Rook. Me, I need to sleep. See you later, kid.
Rook, you're awake. And we're...
In the Fade.
This is where people come when they dream, but dwarves don't dream. And somehow I'm here.
Yeah, it's unreal. Nev thought we should talk about what to do next.
We should. But maybe look around a little. We might be here a while.
So, we stopped the ritual.
And Varric paid the price.
Hey, Varric made his choice to go talk with Solus. He knew the risks. We all did.
And now Solus is gone. And we're here. Wherever here is. Besides in the Fade.
Solus called it the Lighthouse.
He did? When?
In my head, Solus showed up while I was out cold to gripe about us breaking his ritual.
He's mad about us destroying his ritual?
Sounded like it. When the ritual went wrong, he ended up trapped in some kind of prison.
You're sure that wasn't just a dream? It's a reasonable reaction.
Solus can speak with people in their dreams. Even kill them.
I'm not in danger. He can only barely reach me. I bled a little when I got knocked out.
So Solus is using blood magic? Like any normal mage would to play with your mind?
But he's not a normal mage, like I told you. He's an elven god.
Putting together a nice ritual doesn't make him a god.
Nev, I'm a mage. You're a mage. Solus is more than that. That ritual was more than some circle mage could have pulled off. Even more than a Tevinter Magister.
All right, well, we've stopped the ritual and there doesn't seem to be an immediate danger. For now. You're certain Solus can't use blood magic to affect your mind?
I'm not certain of anything. But we are not out of danger.
What do you mean?
Solus had 2 of the other elven gods imprisoned. When he got trapped, they escaped.
So those things we saw come out of the Fade when the ritual went wild, those are...
Elgranon and Gillenane. 2 of the ancient elven gods that Solus rebelled against. When I talked with Solus, he was scared of them. He said they were horrific tyrants.
Tyrants so powerful, elven history remembers them as gods.
Solus says Elgranon and Gillenane drew on the Blight for power and became corrupted. That was when he imprisoned them.
So instead of one god running around, we have 2. And they're not just powerful, they're blighted.
We need to get out there and stop them.
Just like that. We're down a man without Varric. We can't just rush in.
I know you're hurt, Nev. But the rest of us need to do something.
I'll be ready to fight when it's time, but we need to investigate, then figure out what we're dealing with.
And how many more people will get hurt, get killed, while we spend time investigating?
If Elgranon and Gillenane are worse than Solus, we can't go in blind. We need to know what they can do and what they want.
But we only have Solus's word about all of this.
Then let's go investigate for ourselves. We find out what we're dealing with, and then we take our shot.
Fine. The Illuvian led us here instead of back to Minrathous.
Let's hope it goes back to the ritual site. Maybe we can find some clues at the scene of the crime.
Nev, are you okay to go?
It's a headache. I've worked with worse.
All right then. Let's get back to the ritual site.
The Illuvian has its own special room. It's just down the stairs.
For all we know, there's a dozen demons waiting on the other side of that Illuvian.
If it even takes us back to Arlefin.
Nev, you sure you're up for this?
Don't worry about me.
Shall we?
Let's do this.
It's quiet. Well, isn't that a surprise?
There's the ritual site. But if the gods really did get out, they're not here anymore.
Right, let's take a look around and see if we can find...
Cut it down!
I'm trying! It's not working! I can't contain it!
Strife? Irlin? It's me, Lace Harding.
Harding? What are you doing back in Arlethan?
It's complicated.
I can see that.
Rook, Nev, this is Strife and Irlin. Varric and I met them when we first started hunting down Solus. They're veil jumpers, experts in ancient elven magic.
Hardly experts. I should have been able to shut that artifact down. I'm sorry, Tarith.
It's not your fault. Since the sky ripped open, the magic's been surging. Bunch of artifacts that had been dormant for centuries started coming alive. This is because of Finn Harel's... sorry, Solus's ritual, isn't it? You all were supposed to stop him.
We did stop him. The sky's not pulling itself apart anymore, is it?
But
it didn't go as cleanly as we hoped. Solus got pulled into the Fade and two somethings got pulled out. Or someone's, I mean. Two of the evil elven gods. Elgranon and Gillenane.
Mathalanast.
the elven gods of old, the Evan-Urus.
If they truly have returned,
Then things just got a whole lot worse.
So Elgranon and Gillenane are loose. Which means what?
You thought Solus was bad. He's a bit of a bastard, true. But next to them, let's just say they weren't known for their kindness.
there's a reason Solus led a rebellion against the Evan-Urus, and a reason he imprisoned them.
But now they've escaped.
Tareth is in bad shape. We need to get him back to the camp.
We've still got dozens of veil jumpers unaccounted for.
How can we help?
We need to find Belara Lute. She's the best there is at working with our ancient artifacts.
And also at blowing them up.
She was off looking for another artifact before this ritual shook everything loose. If anyone can get a handle on all this wild magic and the artifact it's setting off, it'll be her.
Right. You get your friend back to your camp and... we'll find Belara.
Nev, you're injured. Stay here with the veil jumpers.
It's a headache. I'll be fine.
I know you want to help, but we don't know what we'll face out there, and you're in no condition to fight.
All right. Just watch your backs.
We'll meet you back at the Veil Jumper camp. It's just south of here.
Belara's out near some elven ruins to the west. At least she was 3 days ago. I'd start your search there.
Good luck, Rook. And thank you.
Is it me, or is there something strange about this fog?
It all feels a little off. Like everything shifted a little bit. Is that suit of armor moving? Gotcha. Oh, people. Where'd you come from?
Bellara? Bellara Luther? Strife and Ireland sent us to find you.
Who are you, exactly?
Call me Rook.
Lace Harding.
Protocol is to wait a full week before they send anyone out to look for me. I've only been gone 3 days.
Well, the situation's changed. For the worse, unfortunately. The elven gods Elgranon and Gillenane have escaped Fen'Harel's prison. And it seems like they want to destroy the world.
Oh, yes, that is very much for the worse. Okay, wait. I need a second.
It's a lot to take in.
It does sort of explain a few things, though.
Like what?
The surge of raw magic in the area. These artifacts started waking up a while ago, but in fits and starts. One here, a couple there. Then, a couple of days ago, the sky split open. And now, raw magic. Thick as fog. Only a god, or gods, could have done that. There's something kind of exciting about it. And dangerous. Really dangerous. Dangerous enough that I was gonna head back to the VeilJumper camp, but...
But what?
See that shimmer? That's a veil bubble. It's separating us from the rest of the real world, so to speak. You can only pass through it one way. Once you're in, you can't get out.
I think I'd prefer to stay in one piece. Yeah.
Right, me too. But I think I can find a way out. A bubble like that? There has to be something at the center that's generating it. Something powerful. If we can find it and remove it safely, I mean, the bubble itself should collapse.
And then we're back in reality?
I really, really hope so.
Well then, let's get going.
I've been trying to get to the artifact at the center of the bubble, but these magical constructs keep getting in the way.
We've handled our share of demons. A few dozen more shouldn't be a problem.
Spirits, not demons. They're animating those suits of armor. The armor's attuned to the artifact, to protect it from threats.
Threats like us, I'm guessing.
Is that water just swirling into the air?
We call that kind the whirlpool. The anomaly, I mean. Never seen one this size, though. Demons! Right where we need to go.
Then let's deal with them quick.
is this artifact we're looking for, exactly?
I have a couple of theories, but nothing definite. We might find some clues in the ruins, though.
I don't usually see elven ruins that haven't been picked over.
Not many people come this far into Arlathan. Just veil jumpers, mostly.
And people trying to save the world.
Wow. I've never seen anything like this.
Wait, is this? No, it can't be. Not here.
Can't be what?
We have to get over there. The artifact we're looking for must be inside.
What was this place?
Could have been a temple, could have been where they stored food. But judging by the sentinels, it's probably something important. It almost feels like an armory, or something like that.
What's an armory doing this far out?
Got it.
Bring it over here and slot it in. And there we go! Easy!
Huh. That's a great trick.
A resonance amplifier. It's drawing magic from the ring temple to this area. I need to shut it down before we can go up the path. Doing that will attract anything nasty that's hanging around.
We're ready.
The last. The magic energy. Path should be clear ahead. Damn. There's more nearby.
I wonder how they died.
Even mages have trouble with the artifacts here. They expect them to work like, you know, normal magic. But they're different. The magic's more alive somehow. Seeing these kinds of ruins never gets old.
Can anything here tell us what that artifact is?
I have a theory, but we're miles away from where that artifact should be.
Right about what?
About where we are. It's an armory. I think I know what the artifact is.
That had to hurt. So what kind of artifact shows up in an armory? A weapon?
An archive spirit.
A what?
A creature of the Fade, bound to a crystal. Ancient elves use them to store knowledge and to help them dream. Darkspawn. Here. I never would have believed it. Until today.
Another one of those resonance amplifiers.
Get ready. Once I shut it down, the path ahead will remain blocked until the magic dissipates.
We've got your back.
Ah, ainda tá com queda de luz aí? Tô jogando já Dragon Age. Ele é campanha, então. Eu nem sei se esse jogo aqui tem online, mas eu acho que não.
I've never seen Darkspawn this deep into Arlington Forest before. As far as I know, it's never happened.
Se eu não me engano, eu acho que ele deu na PS Plus. Só que pelo que eu sei, eu acho que esse jogo aqui... Eu joguei o Inquisition e ele não tinha... O Inquisição, ele não tinha co-op. Ele tinha o modo online, só que era com um boneco que não era da história, então... Eu não acabei nem jogando online. Ah, não sei se ele tava no PS1. O jogo não parece pesado, não. Não, cara, tipo assim, o gráfico é muito bonito. Mas o... Sei lá, os inimigos mesmo não vêm tantos, assim. O máximo que vejo acho que foram o quê? Uns 15 inimigos de uma vez só. Mas o jogo é difícil, tá? Porque eu no caso aumentei a dificuldade, que no normal aí qualquer um joga. Ele não deu na Plus, não? Ah, 85% tava bom aí. Mas pesquisa aí, vê se ele é. Se dá pra jogar online ele, não sei se dá pra jogar. É, porque o bagulho diria que o maneiro seria jogar o campanha, tá entendendo? O campanha? É porque o outro era o modo separado. E a campanha, pelo menos no primeiro jogo, era muito longa. Porra, quando eu finalmente zerei aquele jogo, eu nem queria mais jogar. Sobrou vontade pra jogar online. Eu peguei mago, passei necromante, nem dá pra rever os mortos nesse jogo. Primeiro essa mesma putaria. Como é que os caras colocam necromante pra só usar magia?
Should be the last one, I hope.
Então.
Me too.
É porque, tipo assim, eu sou mago, é porque o necromante ele é uma especialização da classe. Aí eu ainda não cheguei, mas eu pesquisei ele e depois eu vi que não dava pra rever os mortos. É porque como eu botei uma facção de morto que é da cidade de mortos-vivos, eu tenho a habilidade principal que dá a necrose. É. Nossa, não tem nada a ver. Ixi. Não é o Inquisition que você tá comprando? É que esse aqui que eu tô jogando é Dragon Age The VeilGuard. E o Inquisition é o que eu já tenho e já zerei. Pô, ainda repeti isso já.
Last barrier's down. We're close. I can feel it. Have you noticed something about the blight? Where it is, I mean? It's almost like it's feeding off the elven magic. If that building's what I think it is, then the alignment means we're here. This is it. This is where it was kept.
Where what was kept?
The archive spirit, or as the ancient elves called it, Nodis Thalin. It means the inevitability of knowledge.
What does that mean?
I don't know, actually. The notes were never very clear on that, but I plan to find out.
More constructs ahead.
The inner sanctum. We're getting closer. Looks like this door is going to need a second power crystal.
Then let's go find one.
Nossa, o ruim desse Dragon Age aqui é que só você tem vida, teus bichos são imortal. Então os inimigos ficam focando em você em vez de focar no teu esquadrão. Eu prefiro no 1, porque no 1 todo mundo do seu esquadrão tinha vida. Então a galera acabava focando em todo mundo e não só em você, tá ligado? Tanto que você podia botar, sei lá, algum tanque pra poder ficar chamando a atenção dos inimigos. Não quebra não, é sistema de equipe. Literalmente. Não, eles são meio fraquinhos. Tipo assim, no Inquisition, ninguém era muito forte, entende? Tipo assim, um boneco só não fazia nada sozinho, todo mundo era meio fraco. O conjunto do esquadrão que era forte. Aqui, meio que seu boneco faz tudo sozinho, eles te dão um suporte, mas você tem que ficar avisando quando tem que usar o poder, tem que usar aquilo, tem que usar isso. Não, pô, eles são imortais, tipo assim, eles ficam lá, tipo assim, um fica jogando flechada da magia e tal, mas ele não distrai o inimigo continua batendo em você, tá ligado? Então ele meio que só te ajuda no dano, mas mesmo assim... Ah, peguei uma balestra aqui, não sei nem o que eu tenho que atirar. O que eu tenho que atirar aqui? Será que eu sou tão burro assim? Mas pra que eu liberei essa porra? Poxa. Não entendi pra que eu fiz isso. Eu peguei um artefato e coloquei aqui pra poder liberar uma balestra. Mas pra que serve essa balestra? Ué, não faz sentido. Pior que não, isso aí eu não tenho. Tem que saber montar a build. O outro ele consegue até parar o tempo praticamente. No jogo é mais fácil que o anime, porque você não tem as consequências. Porra, no jogo você pode sair instalando a porra toda no seu corpo e foda-se, tá ligado? No anime, que no caso seria a lore mais fiel à história do Cyberpunk. Tipo assim, você literalmente, se você ficar enchendo seu corpo de modificação, você vai meio que ficando mais desumano, ao ponto que você vai enlouquecendo e perdendo a sua personalidade. Tanto que no jogo você tem que matar vários desses maníacos cibernéticos, que são pessoas que foram fazer modificações no corpo e perdendo a personalidade, foi virando outra pessoa. Então, só, só existe um ser que é o. Eu não lembro o nome dele, Adam. Qual é o nome? É. Que ele é. Tipo assim, ele é mais máquina do que humano, tá ligado? Tipo assim, a empresa conseguiu fazer uma forma que conseguisse manter a consciência dele, tá ligado? Ele é o único que consegue ter todas as modificações sem ter as consequências, tá ligado? No jogo você também pode sair instalando a porra toda sem consequência. Mas na história em si não era pra você conseguir. Oxe, mas como é que vai lançar a nova temporada sendo que todo mundo morreu? Não, então, mas o fim da história dela já aconteceu, ó. Ele fez tudo aquilo pra que ela pudesse ir pra lua, pra poder morar lá, e foi o que aconteceu. Não, aquilo ali era pra morar, pô.
Here it is. The Notister Thalin.
So we take it and we're good, right? We can head back?
Oh, I wish. No, it's a lot trickier than that.
Right. Because darkspawn, demons, and animated suits of armor aren't tricky enough.
É porque na verdade o Cyberpunk, no caso o jogo, ele fala exatamente sobre a situação que é, no caso seria a dinâmica Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk o que seria? Seria tipo assim, seria meio que um mundo de tecnologia, meio que tipo assim, não ao extremo, como é que eu posso falar? Sobrecarregado. Que tem tantas cidades, tantas indústrias que chegam a ter cidades que elas estão sempre escuras porque são tantos prédios, tantas construções que no centro delas não chegam a bater a luz do sol. Por isso que sempre tem essa estática de neon, porque normalmente essas cidades são muito escuras por causa disso, tá ligado? Tirando cidades como subsolos e tal do Cyberpunk. E aí acaba que, tipo assim, é um mundo neofuturista que as pessoas têm que fazer qualquer coisa para sobreviver. Exatamente por causa disso, por causa da superlotação. São muitas pessoas, muitas construções, tá ligado? E meio que vira um novo tipo de sobrevivência industrializado. Por isso que as pessoas começam a ir para outros planetas para poder construir do zero, tá entendendo? Que por isso que no caso a Lua seria o ideal, seria tipo assim, o paraíso para pessoas que vivem no mundo cyberpunk. Porque lá é literalmente uma cidade planejada, seria um mini paraíso, tá ligado? Coisas que só os ricos teriam acesso. E aí ele usa o dinheiro, tipo, eles estavam juntando aquele dinheiro, fazendo aquelas dimensões exatamente por causa disso. Na teoria ele ia junto com ela, mas como ele acaba enlouquecendo, porque ele vira aquela máquina de guerra para poder salvar ela, ela acaba tendo que ir sozinha.
What do you mean by tricky, exactly?
If I remove the artifact the way I'd usually do it, it'll explode and take out half of Arlathan with it. Good news is, I think I can shunt the energy somewhere else. Okay, here we go. The way the magic is pulsing, I've never seen this before. It's almost like it's breathing.
Não, mas pior que tipo assim, isso tudo foi adicionado depois, na verdade. Não tinha nada disso no jogo, eles atualizaram depois. Nada, porque a galera que joga do PC. Porque no PC eles fazem várias modificações pra deixar o jogo mais legal. Até porque o jogo veio com muito problema, tá ligado? De base. Eles só foram começar a consertar mesmo, não agora, mas anos depois do lançamento. Pô, eu acho difícil, eu já tô no... Ai, cara, eu já tô no chafá que é difícil pra caralho. E o share play vai me dar um delay do caralho. Eu sou bom de tipo, eu jogo um monte de jogo de FPS, mas... Porra, com delay é foda. isso aí é uma comparação que também puta que pariu, né? O GTA V tem mais de 10 anos de idade, cara. Ele é lá do PS3. Não, se você quer um jogo realmente completo desse brand, é só você jogar Detroit de dica 1, né?
Wasn't expecting to fight an ogre today. Then again, I also didn't expect to learn that my gods are rampaging around and trying to end the world. Just one of those days. Okay.
Eu acho que o problema não é a piroca. Acho que você que é manjador de rola fica reparando essas coisas.
There we go. No. That's good.
Mas nudez é algo normal, cara.
What does that
Nudez é algo
crystal
normal.
do?
Fala como se fosse, nossa.
Artifact powered. Focuses the ambient magical energy. That's why these things still work. Thousands of years later.
Cara, tem dois jogos que aparecem nisso.
Sulana, Vir Sulevana, and Asal Dirthara.
Well then.
I am the Nadas Dirthara.
Right. I have questions.
I am the Nadas Dirthara. What do you...
Where'd the spirit go? The Nadas Dirthalan, I mean?
It went back into the crystal, but the crystal's broken. Until I fix it. It's kinda my thing, fixing magical stuff. Strife and Ireland will want to know about this. And the Blight, and the Darkspawn. Let me know when you're ready to head to the VeilJumper camp.
Saca, nesse jogo aqui que só tem arqueiro e mago. Se soubesse disso, tinha pegado o guerreiro.
Ready to go?
Right. Let's get moving.
Come on. I'll show you the way to the VeilJumper camp.
Wounded, 16 on bed rest, and some of our most experienced fighters are still missing.
We're running out of VeilJumpers. Whatever's going on out there, it's scary.
Jahel and Milva never reported back from Demeter's crossing.
There are 100 people living in that village, or near enough. You're back, and you're alive. Good.
Sounds like things have gotten a lot worse since we left.
Darkspawn. They're showing up all over Arlethan, attacking anyone in their path.
We've evacuated 3 daily settlements already.
Tranquilo, você já dá um dragão hoje.
Too, near the Nodus Dirthalan.
Wait, you found the Nodus Dirthalan? The archive spirit? We could ask it about the gods. Figure out their next move.
If it weren't broken, maybe. But we're not getting anything out of it anytime soon.
Meanwhile, VeilJumpers are disappearing. Something out there took them.
I know. But maybe, if we find them...
We find the gods, or at least some sign of where they might be.
But Arlethan Forest is huge. Where do we even begin to look for them?
Demeter's Crossing.
What?
Irulan and Strife. When we came in, you said you'd lost contact with Demeter's Crossing. We could go check it out. The 3 of us, I mean.
4. I'm coming with you.
Nev, you were still shaky, and...
I'm coming, Harding.
I don't know what you're going to find there, Rook. Likely nothing good. But you'd be saving people, and it might get you on the trail of the gods.
Demeter's Crossing's on the far side of the lake. There's a small boat at the docks. It'll take you there. Watch your back out there. And good luck.
Okay, we'll need a boat to get there. Let's head to the dock.
Looking to inflict some pain? I have what you need. Now that we've met. Do your best not to die, yeah? It can be rough out there.
Like a lot's happened around here.
What hasn't happened? This area is where Tevinter Magisters destroyed Arlington City centuries ago. A whole lot of blood magic during the war.
What about now?
Whatever Solus did stirred up everything again. The old blood magic from the war never went away. Ancient relics appear out of thin air, ruins float. It's like an old wound that never healed. And now it's bleeding again.
What a view.
That was the capital city, Arlington. This is what's left of it after the war.
I don't imagine it floated back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Ready to go?
Nev, you sure you're up for this?
I'm fine. Couldn't sit still much longer.
Then let's go.
I've never seen fog this thick in Demetta's Crossing. This isn't right. The dock usually has people bringing goods to market, bartering and shouting. It's always busy.
Something happened here.
Stay sharp.
It's so quiet.
Too quiet.
Where is everybody?
signal. Signal.
It's market day. People should be out selling eggs and buying bread. But everything's just abandoned.
They barricaded the main entrance into town.
To keep something out?
No, to keep something in.
It's blight. Even worse than in the forest.
Must keep everyone in. Mustn't let anyone...
No, you can't leave.
Hey, can you hear me?
Just stay here, and everything will be fine.
Someone used powerful magic to dominate the minds of these villagers.
The town square!
We need to search for survivors.
Let's see what we can find. Stay now.
Look at that.
This blight is weird.
What was that?
Something big. Stay sharp.
Over there. 2 more survivors.
Hey, what's going on here?
Find the Veil Jumpers. Bring them to the mayor.
They're talking about Jahel and Milba.
They said bring them to the mayor. If we find the mayor, then maybe we'll find your friends.
Why were they looking for Veil Jumpers? What did the mayor want with them? Look! More people.
Must round up everyone.
Must get them inside.
We will be rewarded.
That's one of your fellow veil jumpers? Laura!
Jahel! He's alive!
Belara.
We're going to help you. We'll get you down, Jahel.
No, listen. The gods have returned. I saw them. I heard their voices.
The gods did this?
A blood ritual to release the blight. The villagers, they said they needed power. Belara, be careful.
Help me! Anyone!
Come on, that sounds close.
Help me! Hurry!
A dragon? Here?
No! 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 Please!
Hey!
Fresh blood, a hungry heart. Creature, come to me.
I know you. You're the mayor of this town.
The village. The people. Are they,
Blighted. Dead. All of them.
You gave them to the gods, didn't you? Didn't you?
They were in my head. Infecting my thoughts. They made me do it. Please, help me.
You betrayed your own town.
No, I didn't. I was tricked. Manipulated. I tried to protect people. You have to believe me. The gods told me to lure the Veil Jumpers to the center of town. The others were to be rounded up and kept safe. They would be the first to witness the glory of Gillenane's new creation. She showed me gold. So much gold.
All this for gold? The villagers, the veil jumpers, the blight's everywhere. Demetta's Crossing is dead because of your greed.
I didn't know. You don't understand what it was like to hear those voices.
The gods exploited his greed and fear.
I'm supposed to feel sorry for him? I say we leave him right here.
But I'll die. The blight everywhere. What if the dragon comes back?
If we let you go, you'll run straight back to the gods.
They were in his head. Their influence might linger.
I understand what they do now. I won't attempt it again, I swear.
Rook?
Let's get him out of there.
What? This entire village is dead because of him.
I know.
Then why spare him?
We don't kill people, not like this. We're not murderers. We're not like the gods.
Thank you.
I didn't ask for your gratitude.
Then, if I may offer some advice, steel yourself. I felt their power. The promises they make, it's irresistible.
Then try harder next time. Don't make me regret saving you.
Yes, of course. But you should be worried about the rest of the world. Or this will be our future.
The Fade had opened, and the gods were free. Thanks to Solus, they'd woken up to find their empire, their subjects, even their fellow gods, all gone. But they still had the power of the Blight, and corrupting a village was just the start. They made plans to tap more of the Blight, all of it, to rebuild their empire. As a path to power, it had its costs. And everyone would pay for it.
Did you find our scouts?
They're dead. I'm sorry. Elgranon and Gillenane sacrificed them in some kind of ritual.
Creators. What about the rest of the village?
The ritual spread blight everywhere. The entire village was overrun.
The few who survived are controlled by blood magic. Their minds are gone.
Elgranon and Gillenane used them like puppets.
I dare say it was a show of force. They will not rest until you are on your knees, fearful, cowering, helpless in the face of such power.
Lady Morrigan?
'Tis simply Morrigan to you, Scout Harding. What a pleasure to see you again.
Rook, this is Morrigan, an old acquaintance. I thought she could help.
Morrigan helped the Inquisition when Varric and I were part of it. She knew more about ancient magic than anyone, except Solus.
'Twas both pleasure and necessity to help then, as it is now. Stopping Elganon and Gillenane shall require many hands.
Then I look forward to your help.
How refreshing. Your cooperative nature is appreciated in return.
What can you tell us about all this?
As dangerous as Solus himself may be, his imprisonment of the gods was just. To leave them unchecked would have been the very end of Thedas.
This is our fault. When we interrupted Solus's ritual, the gods escaped.
Would those feelings not be better used to put things right?
But how?
Set aside your notions of godhood and see them for the ancient, powerful mages they are. Standing against them shall require serious magic of your own. When you interrupted the Dreadwolf's ritual, did you happen across any of the tools he used?
He had a dagger, but it got lost in the chaos.
Then you would do well to find it. 'Tis better in your hands than those of the gods.
Is there anything else Solus might have had that could help us? We're in his, well, he calls it the lighthouse.
Ah, yes. The legendary sanctum of the Dreadwolf. 'Tis said his Illuvian, the Viravas, could travel to any other Illuvian of his choosing.
That's not how it works right now. It only goes to Arlethan.
I can take a look at it. Maybe fix it, even. I know Illuvians better than most.
Any help you can offer, we'd appreciate.
If Illuvians even work the same way, all the magic is different now. Our gods are back. Our gods! And they're killing people and blinding the world. How do we stand up against that?
We don't have a choice here. We stand against the gods however we can. Because if we don't, nobody else will. You get the Illuvian fixed at the lighthouse. We'll find the dagger. Let's figure out our next moves after that. Let's get to work. There's a lot of fight ahead of us.
Indeed. Prepare yourselves well and have a care in your choices. These are the times in which legends are born or slain. In this battle, I shall render whatever assistance I am able.
Right. Let's move.
You can do this, Lace. It's gotta be done. I should have taken the shot.
That would have made things worse.
You don't know that. All you have are guesses.
We're up against something unfamiliar, working with more rumors than facts. Of course that's all I have.
I should have taken the shot.
You didn't take the shot. I destroyed the statue. Who do you want to blame more for the outcome? We all did what we thought was best in the moment.
And look where it got us. Tried to stop the world from being swallowed by chaos, and now it might be swallowed by chaos anyway. Elven gods escaped from their prison, Solus is in your head, and we're scrambling to figure out what to do. And Varric?
Varric knew the risks. He knew what it might cost.
We're still standing. The fight's not over.
You know, I like that about you, Lace. You don't stop fighting, you push for answers and action, while I can get stuck on questions forever.
Well, we need someone who can put the pieces of the puzzle together. We're fighting the unknown.
Exactly. Everyone has a part to play. Varric brought us together because of our strengths. He wanted a team he could rely on. We have to be that team.
Play to our strengths.
And rely on each other.
I think I can manage that.
Then let's find Solus's dagger. It'll be a start. Look.
I can feel lingering magic. Powerful magic.
The dagger was here. Something took it. Darkspawn. Oh no, what if it took the dagger?
Only one way to find out.
Let's get this gate open.
Look up there. That magical device.
Good work. Let's keep on the trail. Darkspawn don't usually collect things, do they?
Solus's dagger is special. They might have been drawn to it.
Anyone spot that ghoul? It must have come this way.
Look out! More darkspawn ahead.
Hit him now! More darkspawn coming out of those pools.
Did you find the dagger?
I don't think these darkspawn. Okay. Let's keep looking.
Over there, our dagger thief.
More blight in the way. Probably another one.
Nicely done. I mean, it's gross, but you can't argue with results.
these magical beams. There are 2 of these devices this time. I bet we'll need to direct beams at both of them.
That's one. Now to find the other.
Now let's see what's behind that gate.
Ranged attackers!
That's a win, Nev. I'm there.
Got it covered.
to go.
That has to be the ghoul we're tracking.
Better hope it still has the dagger.
Trouble nearby.
Let's finish this.
Right on 'em. They're at range. Stay there.
Got us in a distance.
Lyrium.
Harding? Harding!
This is the eternal hymn, the prayer and the proclamation. Isa to know. We are free again. Whole again. Here again. Here again.
Harding!
I can hear it. The song of the stone. What is happening to me? What the?
Are you moving those rocks?
I don't know. I don't know how to control it.
Watch it! Not too bad. Get clear.
Ready to go again. Right on.
Got it to range. Watch it.
You okay, Rook? I'm good. They're hitting us from afar. They're aiming for us.
Let's go again.
That dagger. What did it do to me?
Not sure. But we should get back. We'll talk it through there.
Your pet has failed, sister. And now the magic of the Dreadwolf's dagger is hidden from me. Fen Harel meddles once again.
If his dagger's beyond our reach, we must craft another. Made of red lyrium.
You said something took you over.
Something like that?
And it's still with you.
Yes. I think so. It can't be possession, can it?
I doubt it. Dwarves can't be possessed. They aren't connected to the Fade. Solus's dagger triggered this event. But how? Or why? I'm sorry, Lace. I wish I had answers.
It's all right. Talking has helped. And hey, we got the dagger, right? Mission accomplished. Dwarves have never used magic. We can't.
It is a wonderful gift. You must be proud.
But I didn't do anything to earn this. How could I be proud? I don't even know how it happened. It's all a little strange. But not in a bad way. I feel... connected.
To
the stone. Dwarves call ourselves children of the stone. Some of us have what we call stone sense. Those that have it can feel caves, lyrium veins, and faults in the rock. I wasn't one of them. Maybe the dagger unlocks something hidden. But this is more than the stone sense I know. I hope you're right that this is a gift. I'd be heartbroken if it caused problems.
I trust you have all this handled. You always have things handled.
I just hope I can use this magic to do what's right.
I have faith.
I'll send word to the Grey Wardens about the blight we saw. And then I'm gonna lie down.
And we need more answers about what the gods are planning. I'll find someplace to relax and try to reach Solus in the Fade.
Good luck. Try not to let him get to you. It feels like we're finally making some progress. And I'm not sure what my new magic's about, but I know it feels right.
With their eyes on the Dreadwolf and the gods he'd set loose, they couldn't see their own personal demons coming to haunt them. Harding told herself it felt right. She was connected to the stone, to the lost titans, and all of Dwarven history, with its buried secrets. How could that be anything but good?
Guess I should find someplace to try to talk to Solus. wasn't there before, I don't think. Never Harding must have put my pack here. Makes sense. Better place to sleep than the infirmary. Guess I can spare a few moments to unpack my things. Baron von Markham. You wanted the undead to rule Navarra, but you forgot about the Mornwatch. Then after I put you down, the Mornwatch sent me away with Varric to stop the noble families from complaining. If I'd considered, found some way to stop the Baron without destroying him and angering half of Navarra, I have to get better at seeing the big picture. Varric and his life lessons. I asked him how we were supposed to stop Solus, and he gave me this. Take a long, hard look in it, kid. It'll always show the face of a hero who can get it done. Spent so much time figuring out each tattoo, getting the design right in my head, finding an artist who could make it work. Not to mention holding still the whole time to make sure they'd be perfect. But it was worth it. They're part of me now. The part I made for myself. A peddler gave me this after I saved his caravan from bandits. He told me nobles think of ruling like a game of chess, that each move determined what mark humanity will leave on the world. He had fancy silks from Orlais, statuettes from the wilds down south. I could have listened to stories all night about places he'd been. Now, I'm getting to see some of those places myself. The ever-turning orb. My final training project as an apprentice. I spent months finding the precise balance of energy flows to make the enchantment permanent. Amazed this thing still works, seeing how many times I messed up the magic and broke something. But I got there eventually. Right, that's better. Now how do I connect to Solus? Just sleep or relaxing? Maybe if I clear my mind.
Back so soon. It must have been worse than I had thought.
Hello, Dreadwolf.
Ah, but perhaps I am mistaken. You may be here to correct me, to tell me that my concerns were unfounded. You could not possibly be here to take advice from the one you called the Elven God of Lies.
This has been a big week for running into things I didn't think were possible.
You are adapting quickly?
I need to know what the gods are planning.
You are asking for knowledge no mortal in this world is privy to. If I am to share it with you, I need to know what makes you the right person to lead the fight against Algernon and Gillenane.
I'm not in charge of everyone. I'm just leading my little team until Varric is back on his feet.
I understand your fear. Declare yourself the leader, and others may think you power-hungry, no better than those you oppose.
I didn't say I was afraid. In the Mornwatch, I had to deal with undead nobles threatening all of Navarra with civil war. Our squad was overwhelmed, and we were supposed to retreat.
But you attacked instead, defeated the nobles, and prevented a war.
How'd you know that?
You helped Varric pursue me for the better part of a year. It would have been foolish not to learn about who was hunting me.
Then you know I'm not interested in a fancy title. But when something needs doing, I do it.
I suppose I was not so different when I started.
Started what?
My rebellion against the Evanuris. The Elven Gods, as you call them. They wish to reclaim their dominion over this world. To accomplish that, they will need two things. First, the Blight. What exists in this world is a bare fragment of its power. The rest is imprisoned, until they release it.
The Blight didn't escape with the gods?
Algernon and Gillenane escaped largely empty-handed, fortunately. Most of the Blight is still trapped in the prison I created ages ago.
So what we saw at that village, that's them not at full strength?
Correct.
I don't understand. Elgernon and Gillenane were elves like you, right? Why would they want to blight the world?
It is my fault. As the Dread Wolf, I was a thorn in their side. When my efforts weakened their grasp on the Elven people, they grew frustrated, then desperate.
And turned to the Blight.
Once the corruption took hold of them, they were blind to its horror. It was just another source of power for them. Now they would blight the world without hesitation, and call us backward and foolish for opposing them.
What would they need to do to free the Blight, and how do we stop them from doing it?
They will need to pierce the veil to reach the Blight's prison. My Lyrium dagger is one of the few artifacts capable of doing so.
We've already recovered it from the ritual site.
Excellent. Then they will have to make their own. That will give you time.
You said the gods needed two things, and the Blight is the first. What's the second?
Followers. They have called themselves gods. And what is a god without worshippers to sing their praises?
You think they want the elves back? I don't think the elven people will bend a knee to blighted, murderous monsters.
Agreed. Algernon and Gillenane care little for the elves. They will find worshippers among those hungry for power. Tyrants and bullies. The cruel and the corrupt, who fear their own vulnerability and seize any chance to feel strong. If you hunt them, they will lead you to Algernon and Gillenane.
Thank you. I'll go poke at the cruel and the corrupt, and we'll see what we find.
The Veravas, the lighthouse Soluvian, can take you anywhere, if you master its secrets. Have you done so?
Not yet, but we've got one of the VeilJumpers working on it. She'll get it sorted, and we'll see how it goes.
Yes. I suppose we will. And when you speak with Varric, please tell him that I regret what happened.
So Solus told the truth about the gods.
You heard? It's bad, Varric. If you had seen Demeda's crossing...
The team needs to act fast. And it can't do that with me leading from a bed. You've got to take point on this.
I can't do what you do. I've barely been holding it together in the short time you've been out.
You don't need to do what I do. You just need to get it done. Rook, when I put this team together, what did I look for? A detective to find the Dreadwolf, and a scout to get us the lay of the land. Exactly the people he'd expect me to recruit. Disciplined, predictable. And then there's you. Remember when we first met, kid? You stopped an entire undead rebellion with less than a dozen Morn Watchers.
Just needed a bolder approach than Watchers usually take.
And no one else knew it. Only you figured it out. Ticked off a bunch of snooty Navarrans, but you've got a knack, kid.
For what?
Finding a way through the wildest shit I've ever seen. With a plan that no one expects. On the best day of his life, Solus wouldn't see you coming, Rook. And don't worry. I'll still be here to talk if you need me.
There is something. Did Nev tell you about me talking to Solus in the Fade?
I had some good arguments with Chuckles back in the day. I can't imagine being stuck with him in my head. But how are you feeling about it?
It doesn't matter how I feel about it. We can't stop the gods without what he knows.
And there you go. You don't have to love him to deal with him.
He also asked me to tell you that he regrets what happened. Hurting you, I mean.
Chuckles is sentimental. He could burn the world down, and the thing that would make him cry is a single flower with blackened petals.
I'll let you get some rest.
You're gonna be fine, Rook. Hey, one last thing before you go. I've been racking my brain thinking of contacts who might help us with these gods.
You got any ideas?
Nothing. But being a leader isn't about having all the answers yourself. It's about knowing who does. Nev has connections to a whole world that Harding and I barely know. Might be worth talking to her.
Will do. Thanks, Varric.
Anytime.
Nev, you've got wisps?
Yeah, they came with the place. But you're here for leads. You want allies to go after the gods. I've got places to look, if we can get anywhere but Arlathan.
Balara's working on it. What have you got?
Let's start with the angles we know. The gods are corrupt magic personified. Who do we hire to fight that? First, the Antivan Crows.
You want to fight gods with assassins?
Not just any assassin. Their most feared mage killer, the Demon of Virantium.
Well, I'm sold. Now we charm the crows.
Fingers crossed. The demon got his nickname taking out blood mages and Venatori. From everything I've learned, the reputation was earned. I never uncovered his real name, and there's been fewer stories the last few years. But the crows would know. I can set a meeting with their bosses.
This is great. Thanks, Nev.
It's what I'm here for.
You said the crows were first. What's next?
A trip home.
Back to Minrathous.
Capital city and heart of Tevinter. An empire of mages that knows a thing or two about corrupt magic.
Tevinter authority
won't help and can't be trusted, which is why we talk to the Shadow Dragons. They're a resistance group that fights slavers, blood magic, and imperial corruption. They've got eyes and ears everywhere, including mine. If the gods enter the empire, we might get something. Besides, I owe them an update.
These people sound great. I mean, if they're anything like you.
No one's as good as they seem. But they try.
So, we talked to the crows in Antiva and the shadow dragons in Minrathous.
I wouldn't mind checking in on my neighborhood either. If Balara's ready for us.
Yeah, should check how things are going.
Almost there. I just have to. Shit! Sorry.
Can I help?
No, I got it. Mostly, mirrors are funny things, aren't they? Reflections. They distort reality, no matter what you try. And there's the trick. Control that distortion. There you have it.
What is that place?
If I had to guess, it's the Fade. Another part of it, I mean.
Didn't Morrigan say this Alluvian could go anywhere? Didn't think that meant elsewhere in the Fade.
She called it the Vir of Us, freedom of ways. I wonder...
If that is the Fade on the other side, won't it be dangerous, as the Fade often is?
More dangerous than elven guards who wield the Blight as a weapon?
Point taken.
Some of the older texts talk about a place in the Fade where all the Alluvians meet. A crossroads where you could travel across all of Thedas in just minutes.
Right. We saw something similar when we were chasing Solus. I wonder if it's the same.
It is alike, and it is not.
Either you found some way to get into the lighthouse without us seeing, or you've been here all along. Not sure which one worries me more.
The Wolf's Fang. You carry it now. Old paths. A new journey. Through there. I will wait.
Well, can't tell if that's a trap or not. But we're short on options. One way to find out.
And it didn't feel dangerous, you know? Almost more... sad.
We have no idea what or who they are. So let's be careful. We need to be ready for anything.
and we still don't know what this Alluvian's gonna do. One of us should probably stay behind in case it closes.
Good point.
Just tell us when you're ready to go, Rook, and then we can figure out what's going on.